Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, depending on when you're viewing this. I decided that it might be a good idea to backtrack, maybe even further back to 2007 when I wrote this poem. In 2007, I was busy actually doing a creative writing course, and it gave me a lot of different perspectives of how to think about things, and I'd really like to delve back into that as I start to write more frequently again. And I thought I would share a poem with you this evening. Well, it's this evening where I am anyway. And it's called Mind's Library. That's what I've decided to call it because I've written a lot of stuff over the years, and I think having a signifier like in the title helps. Yeah. Anyway, here goes. Simple rhymes stagnant in my head when I'd rather be asleep in bed. I'm awake pacing in my mind instead. The words that glue themselves into scattered mental shelves. It's incredibly messy in there. I'm surprised I have room to care. My psyche all spilt bare. It sits there, nagging me every day. It won't go away. I actually say like it won't just go away. Please, yeah, sorry. Peace, my dear self, with those feelings on those shelves. Now, this is actually a poem of mine that I actually edited because often when I used to write poetry, it would be very erratic. And I feel like over the years it's become less erratic, less reactive. And I'm interested in looking that also in my own life about more being proactive and more concise because I enjoy that style of concision. I prefer not to elucidate too much. um, but yeah, when I look back at some of these poems, I realize that parts of them I felt were okay, and then other parts of them were very untidy, which is exactly what that poem was about having a messy brain, having a messy head. And so that's why I was thinking about the mind's library. What do you store in there? So I guess, with everyone, it's kind of a labyrinth depending on what mood you're in or where you're at in your life. But this is just, between you and me, everyone who thinks too much about some things. And now it's much more about, these days, like when I'm thinking about writing poetry, it's much more about living life and doing things and recognizing the past for what it is, which is sort of like drawing on what I started to talk about in a very simplistic way in my last vlog. So, yeah, I hope everyone's having a happy Monday or happy Monday morning, whatever the time is where you are, and lots of love, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Yes, and also to finish this up, I really want to almost edit what I said earlier about elucidating. Of course, things need to be elucidated. you need things to be clear. What I meant is to extrapolate, talk crap, basically, too much. And like I said just earlier, this is like sort of like addendum here. And like I said earlier, I just wanted to wish you a happy Monday. Yes, it's still Monday here where I am. And lots of love again, okay? Mwah.